A lot of people said
Why do I care?
One, two. Meet me outside, meet me outside. Bitcoin, crypto, don't go for a ride. If you're gonna get your surfboard, get a tie. Oh, 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 oh. Wall Street Pete, sick dough, crypto. Please don't flip dough. I'm not always right though. I'm not a financial advisor, but just a gentleman wearing a visor. Yeah, it's time to hustle. It's just so simple, I'ma solve this puzzle. And if you didn't know that you're feeling puzzled, it's TA, baby. Come on right over. Got one job, I got 1, 2, 3. I'll take 4 more just for me. I'm buying crypto, I'm buying crypto. I'm dollar cost averaging, don't you know? You buy the dip, you have a sip, take a rip. Call me captain of this shit. I don't give a fuck, my name is Skip. XRP, Cardano, Ethereum. Take that shit right down to the cilium. I'ma put my fist through this shit. We're going to the moon and we're going soon. Alright, the name is Wall Street Pete. Crypto in crypto. I thought you'd know. We on YouTube.
Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. How's everybody doing this morning? Happy weekend to you. Viral videos. You were up early this morning. What's going on? You hit that like, you hit that subscribe, baby. We talk about going to the moon, and damn, we're going soon. Before I left you, before I went to sleep yesterday, some of you did not know, but if you didn't know, now you know. Beaches. I went on Instagram, and we're not going to talk about that until just a second. Excuse me one second. Oh, there it is. Cup and handle. Formation. Biconomy. Cup and handle right now would be fantastic. Well, that's pretty much what it was looking like. If you hit the like and subscribe, if you follow me on Instagram, wallst.pete, we talk about this. Well, there it is. Cup and handle formation didn't come down exactly dramatic as supposed to, but we got it. We got the pump. I did think it was coming. I wouldn't have posted anything just about my economy if I didn't think so. They need 2 more hours of sleep. Hey, whatever you need. It's the weekend. They probably work hard during the week. And some Coinbase news. Not good news at all. This is terrible, terrible, terrible. First insider charged, manager charged for insider trading. I would love to put the volume on, but I don't want to get a copyright. This was actually a YouTube video, I believe, off CNBC. But what happened was the brother was a manager for Coinbase. And what did he do? Well, of course, little brother, big brother, wanted to help his other brothers. And what did he say? Well, this token is coming on Coinbase tomorrow. And this token is going on Coinbase. It's all confidential. You're not allowed to. This is insider trading, ladies and gentlemen. The crypto world and the rules and regulations, the laws, so to speak, still exist. You have to abide by them. And as you see right here, today's charges are a further reminder that Web3, speaking Biconomy, it's kind of funny, no coincidence over there, huh? Not a law-free zone. Our message with the charges is clear. Fraud is fraud is fraud, whether it occurs on the blockchain or on Wall Street. So very big understanding there, and I get it. I get it. So if you try to do something shady, you're going to spend the time eating mashed potatoes and gravy. So don't be doing shady shit, and you won't worry about it. Wall Street P talks about and finesses about 1.07 trillion market cap. Doesn't have a whole lot to do with the market, but it does help. So we're going to look and see if hopefully we can get back to that exact prices we did before. We were already at testing 24,000. I believe that's what will happen. So 0.05 trillion. Let's get that volume into the market. We need to see the volume. Currently right now, 22.3, 1,500 Ethereum. We know we were messing with the 1,600 Ethereum. Also 24,000 for Bitcoin. So those are the resistance levels. When you were sleeping last night, as I left this beautiful little Instagram little feedback here for you. It was the last thing ago at 13, 13 hours ago? Yes, 13 hours ago. Probably now 14. Biconomy was only trading 58 cents at the time. Obviously, what is happening? Well, there might be a cup and handle formation inside a cup and handle formation. So please be very, very attentive and pay attention to that. We'll come back and test again. What will happen? We'll get that cup, and then boom, everyone's going to be effed up over this. And there's a chance. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Nothing is guaranteed in this world besides death, right? That's all about we know. Pain and happiness and emotions. But if you do see from the RSI level on Biconomy, where you hit the like. Please hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Right now, we have this RSI level, and if you can see what's happening, the SMA, we're coming to start bouncing off, and that would be nice, that little yellow line down below. But what I'm paying attention to is see if we can get down a little lower to where we've been, about the 40 level, and then Biconomy is probably going to jump back up again. I do believe that this didn't just do that for fun. See, what happens when it doesn't bounce is you'll get a move like this, and let me see if I can find it. There we go. There you go. A move like this, and this might be a little more dramatic if you see. Biconomy, single guy, if you give me 1 second, I'm going to go over a good entry price. Right here was probably there. So if you see what happens, it was talking-ish. Never really got there, but it was a dramatic liquidity grab to the upside, right? If you see that, and then we fell. Well, this time, we actually went up there, and we actually stayed there for a minute. So that's a different sign. You have the two wicks there telling me that something was exciting at this level. 69 cents to 70 cents. There was something exciting for that price of Biconomy. Now, if you break that down on the trading view chart, you'll see what's going on. Well, this is what's happening. We're hitting the old resistance, flipping it into support. Now, I'm not saying this is definitely going to happen, but I'm saying if this does happen, which, quite frankly, we're getting this dramatic move right now while we're live. This is pretty cool. Something like this is going to finish in 10 minutes. If you see, we got 7:49 a.m. Eastern Time. Biconomy is coming down right now. So right now may be your best time to buy, maybe your only time to buy at this price in this short-term time frame. Please get that understood. What's happening is now Biconomy is now getting ready to bounce back up. I may have to, you know what? Let me see. I'll tell you right now what's going on, and I'd rather do it here on my phone. Excuse me. Sorry for being so quiet, but I will announce what I'm doing in just 1 second because I do have a nice method of going over to this and checking the volume this way really, really quick. And so market cap right now, currently for Biconomy, and we could probably look this up. I just want to make sure it was correct. All right. I'm going to show you what I was just doing. Okay. This is pretty exciting right now because the volume in Biconomy has doubled since last night. I'm not sure if you really understand what that could mean. Biconomy, right there, number 255 on the crypto space. Currently up 5.88% this morning. This thing moved 41% overnight. I don't know if you believe that or not, but I'll show you in a second. Currently 97 million market cap. But the thing is right now we have 70 million in volume. So if you pay attention to the volume, a measure of how much a cryptocurrency was trading in the last 24 hours, this bad boy was all the way up there. Come on, Bitco. I got a long ways to get me off the sidelines with it. No. What we're going to do, Emerald, and I like your positivity, but we're going to go a little further. We're going to take profits, okay? Biconomy is going to go so far through the roof, you're going to be able to take profits one day. And I'm not saying that's happening today. Good morning, Hugh. I got Emerald Underground, one of my favorites here. I have a lot of you, my favorites. Sean, what's going on? What I'm saying is there's a cup and handle inside a cup and handle. Could happen. But the problem is this may break down and destroy. Why? Because it's the weekend. The weekend is pretty rough. What is happening to this chart, I cleaned it up just a little bit for you so you can understand this is Bitcoin. This is what's going to tell us if Biconomy is going to keep going. Good morning, Lyrics. I'm glad a lot of people hit the like and subscribe. We were turning this into support on this trading slope towards the upside. If you see currently it was resistance, well, we got rejected. Double bottom end patterns are real. I said it was coming. I said it's happening, and there's nothing more you can do about that. That's happening. We went over it last night in the video, and what did I do? Well, I showed you exactly where I think we're going right here currently, and I'm going to show you that move on Biconomy. We're not done. I'm just coming to Big Daddy real quick so we can talk about the leader, right? If you were to find out what your citizens were doing or what your little ants were doing, you would go to the leader, right? You'd want to know what they were doing. So right now we're going to Bitcoin to find out what the rest of these little ants, little civs are doing. So right now, Biconomy, Bitcoin, any other altcoin is going down. I don't give a F what you say. You want to fight with me about it? We're not going to do that. We're going to sit here and laugh at you and say, well, we got a lot to learn. Currently, right now, big wicks to the downside. Common sense, right? Look at this. We are currently receiving, and it's about to bounce. I'll tell you right now in 7 minutes. We're going to stay here. Just for a proof, to prove my point here. Almost 3% fall in this 4-hourly wick. So in this 4 hours, if you've been watching in the last 4 hours from the 4 a.m. time frame to the 8 a.m., you're now watching Bitcoin fall 3%. That's a pretty decent little percentage there on Bitcoin. What's happening now is we're going to get a retracement exactly as predicted. I would imagine I'm going to be annoying. Exactly as predicted. I knew somebody used to do that, and I think it was kind of annoying. So I'm trying to stay away from that exactly. But what I believe here is we'll get a bounce here now. So what's going to happen? Well, we're going to get a bounce at the 8 o'clock Eastern Time candle. 6 minutes and 30 seconds. This will then turn green. You'll get the next candle. We're going to get dead cat bounces, I believe, until we get to my spot. What is my spot? We did the Fibonacci sequence. Why it's not here, I think I broke it down to this chart. That's annoying if I didn't. All right, so I'm going to break it down now. This was a humongous falling wedge that we were considering, right? We finally broke above that slope and built support. So this is something I was talking about and why I believe we're getting bullish. Now, we're going to get some sideways action and come here. So, but the problem is we're going to fall first and hit the 20,000. And I'm trying to find that chart where I told you the 20,000. Here it is. Beautiful. There it is. It just took a second or two to find. So here's the chart right now. And I believe this is the one we were just on. 21.6. If you pay attention, Bitcoin right here, June 26th of this year, obviously, which was last month, roughly. We found some big resistance. And what did I say? Please understand. We always flip the resistance to support. It's a very bullish move. I've seen it a million times. What's happening? Well, we are breaking through the resistance, right? Look how many times we touched. All the way from, like I said, the beginning of June, end of May. 1, 2, 3 big breakthrough, tried to, got resistance immediately. As you can see, high volatile waves, profits taken up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, even a fifth one here. So we got a good 5 times we touched resistance. Now we're flipping into support, but yet everyone, the sky's falling. It's over. Bitcoin's going back to 13. No, that's what your mind is thinking because technical analysis is confusing. So what is going on right now is we're creating new higher highs, which is wonderful, wonderful. New higher highs, right? Boom, all the way up there. That's horrible. Get rid of it. And what I'm saying is we're getting this, and I felt like almost Christopher Walken. And what I'm saying is, with that high-pitched voice, we're coming down. We're going to create new higher lows, though, as we do it. That's what I'm saying. So expect a new higher low right about here. But the Bitcoin price is strong. So as long as we hold the volume, we will see a rejection of the double bottom M pattern coming soon. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to go yellow with this. We're going right to Biconomy right now. I just wanted to do this last one thing and show you what is actually happening. We're going to get the next candle red in 4 minutes. We're going to go to Biconomy, and then I believe we're going to get that bounce. What is up here as I make this color yellow? I'll show you. Head and shoulders pattern is somewhere in here, I believe. I believe we got it. Shoulder, head, shoulder. So I believe that somehow we developed a pattern, head and shoulders pattern, and now we can continue to go to the upside once we get the inverted down here. I just believe that's what we did. This is technical analysis. This is Bitcoin. If anyone's interested, trading view. I believe we'll come down to this line, measure all that support that we've been hitting, which is the resistance, obviously, old resistance, flipping it into support. It'll be the ultimate bottom. So you put your long position in at 21.6, 21.7, 21.9. That's something what I'm going to do. Now, while that's happening, obviously, right, doesn't this chart make total sense? Now, let's see. The Biconomy price has jumped up off here. So if you do look, 3 minutes and 22. We've gotten some resistance and we've gotten some support. Now we're dead smack in the middle in this hourly candle Biconomy. We're back to Biconomy. Little cup and handle inside a cup and handle, I believe, will form. The hourly does not represent that well. It does not really show it. 4 hourly gives it to you pretty well. Cup and handle coming in through, boom, cup. Now what I believe, and there's not really much to talk about here, if you see what I see, do you see what I see? There's your cup, clear as day. There's your handle. Biconomy we're talking about, the Web3. You'll see the bounce off here, which was old resistance. I mean, it's just magic, right? Oh, it's magic. For real. You see that? Do you see the right here? Now, right there, oh, here it is. It's this wick, excuse me. This is the Biconomy wick of the July 22nd, which was last night into the middle of the night, 4 a.m. So here, 4 in the afternoon, excuse me. This wick, we got a big bounce, got tested. We got a rejection. So what's happening is now is 70 cents is your problem. So Biconomy, if you look here, if you raise this where this pink line has been, that's going to be your issue. You're going to have a problem there. It's going to be an issue. We were taking profits to white line because we're beating the whales, obviously. I'm trying to beat the whales every time. My order definitely filled below here, made some money, took some profits. Now I have some liquidity. So now what's happening? Well, not financial financial advice, but my strategy only, and it seems to work very well. I'm waiting for this price to hit. I'm going to order, fill it in. What is it going to be? Biconomy, it's going to be 59 cents. So Biconomy, if it does come down to 59 cents, which at this point in time, I know at 70 cents it sounded crazy, but at this point in time, I was planning on taking that 59 cents on a retracement. And I thought, and I'll show you right now what I'm talking about, that is going to be precise to what I'm looking for. This only works for me now. A lot of people don't understand this, so please don't try to copy this at home. Just hit the like and subscribe, hit the bell, all notification, and when we go live, you'll watch a video live, and we'll talk about it. I'm going to do one altcoin after this. Good morning, Philip and Lyric. I know I said it. Here's that cup and handle, but with the Fibonacci sequence in place. Look at this, you son of a bee. So that I'm strongly going to hold, ladies and gentlemen. 50% on the Fibonacci sequence. 50%, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty strong, 59 cents, perhaps even closer to the 60 if you see 59.9. But the long, short, and story of it all is the TAs matching up. So if we are rather well getting this cup and handle inside the cup and handle, which I do strongly believe we are, I'm willing to bet my ass, and I don't do this a lot, but I bet you something similar to this magnitude, which is then going to be the 64.7. It's amazing. I'm going to do this. What's that? That's an upward W. Technical analysis is so much fun. I'm going to keep this here. I hope someone records me. I'll record myself, but I hope somebody really pays attention. Happening, right? One test of resistance. Those tests of resistance, and then finally break through. I cannot wait for this to happen. If this does not happen, if we are falling, we're breaking through, well, the price right here of the 61.8 is your last bounce, is your last hurrah. 57.8. We need to finish a candle above that level. So 57.8, as it's a reminder that I must probably go, or we're getting close to time to have to go. But this stuff's very important here, so pay attention definitely to mention on that. The price on the bottom here, we cannot finish a candle below this price or we will be in deep doo-doo. So if you pay attention to that, that's very important. Cup and handle, inside a cup and handle, very strong in that. So who on the live chat, and I'll go right to it real quick while we still have some people watching. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday morning. What token would you like to go over? Obviously not financial advice, but just something, my strategy, because I already know if we have it up here, you will most likely want to talk about it. Just amazing how I said Kusama. Kusama would be in trouble at $65, and now all of a sudden we're finding resistance at that. So it was really short support. All of a sudden, big resistance. I thought Kusama was a good one to talk about, but I really want to wait for you. So in the super chat, right here, excuse me, actually I have it backwards. In the super chat, stream chat, first person to come up live and let me know what token you want to talk about. Let's go. Bond, missed it, but it's crazy. Okay, we're going to talk about it because you said it. And Matic, they came almost about simultaneously. So we did Matic already, so we're going to do Bond first, but I will keep up with the promise because I like you guys. I've been getting a lot of support. I really appreciate it. I'm very happy with everyone showing that, you know what I'm saying is I was getting aggravated because my TA was on fire and nobody was caring. And it seems like a lot of people are starting to actually give me the support. I appreciate it very much. It seems like you're happy. You're getting some good information, and that's what I was trying to create here. So we're going to go to Bond. I don't have much Bond. I have it in here somewhere, Sean, but I do know what you're talking about. We'll go with the Coinbase one just because a lot of people are using the Coinbase, and the news today for Coinbase was rather interesting. But I know I have bonds somewhere on here. Yes, you missed the move. Please do not FOMO into this. If you FOMO into this, you are brand new, spanking new. I will say, though, there's a chance for that to come up. But this is what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shenanigans. This is why we're in this crypto space, for these types of gains, for these types of moves. Thank you very much for bringing it to our attention, Sean. Very good follower. That's what's up, Sean. Let's go. I'm sure it was on Coinbase saying, hey, top leader in percentage. That's all you got to do and you can see it. But I'm glad you brought it to our attention. That's kind of exciting. What is currently happening and where the price is currently right now, as you can see, hitting about the resistance about where I would have put it. This was the last time we touched. I'm going to go up here because it's exactly where the price is. And so between here and here, if you see two big marks here where the meat of the candles was 20.5. So most likely I'll find support at 20.5 on this just by looking at this for 2 seconds. What am I going to do? I'm going to do a Fibonacci sequence. I'm going to find out if we hit the top. top. Put a couple indicators up. This is Bond. Sean, one of our followers, one of the Wolves of Wall Street. He hits the like, he hits the subscribe, he hits the bell, and then the all notification. And then when we go live, he knows, he gets a message. YouTube tells him that he comes on and we talk about these kinds of things. And it's his topic. I did not plan to talk about Bond. So Sean, here we go. RSI level. The trend is your friend to the end, and I would say the trend is coming to an end soon. But you'll have to check the volume on that. But pay attention. We are moving each time, as you can pay attention, over the top of the RSI level of the 70 price where I would usually sell. We're finding some major FOMOs. Bond is moving. Could be a reason. Got to do some research, right? Find out. Polygon Matic is next for single guy for you, and then we're going to get going. I'm hoping Polygon Matic hit my retracement. We're coming back up soon. But if I'm looking at that, yeah, it's coming to a point in time. All right, look at this. And that's the MACD. I see how bullish we are, but we are going to flip bearish down here most likely. We're going to get that flip. Let's see, exponential moving average really quick on this. Want to just see where we may be headed. It probably looks ridiculous, yes. So what's happening here is our bands are expanding. We're getting tight. Down here, obviously, before the move, you could have found out July 19th, 4 days ago. That would have been a wonderful move. Yeah, you would have wanted to get in this when the flipped resistance into support. You would have maybe caught that, and you would have gotten... Well, actually, it went all the way up to here. Holy shenanigans. When did it go up to 21 bucks? Won't let me go any higher for some reason. I don't know. There it is. You could have got, and I can't get it to go for some reason, it's being a beach. You could have got over 200% on your money. Whew. So that would have been something to talk about. Bond. What has Bond done in the past? Well, I got to look at the price. I got to look at what's going on. Get to the daily chart. I don't know why I removed the drawing. I meant to remove the indicator. Damn, 10K in roughly 2 weeks. Oh, no doubt, Sean. This is what we do, man. This is what we do. And ever since the Coinbase has had Bond, which was the date of about the beginning of July. Holy shiznick. Beginning of July, this has been on, and this is what happened, if you understand the beginning of the news. Coinbase insider trader brother told his friend, and I think Coinbase got on here, and if you look what happened, June 25th, well, since June 25th in November, when it came on Coinbase, it went to $52.65. When it got on Coinbase, and let's see if we can get a little more accurate of a price. I just want to explain to you, this is what happened. This is why this guy got arrested, if you watched the beginning of the video. We were trading, and this is a fact, before it went on Coinbase, $32. And then what happened after that? Some people could have said, well, this usually always happens, and that's the price, $50. So if you can understand, $52, you get as many shares as you can, especially when your brother's telling you, well, guess what? It's going on Coinbase. What happens is people get the free shares, or they get on, they sell, it makes the price go down. They even dollar cost average in because you know it's on Coinbase, it's going to flip. What happened? And then they ultimately would sell it at the top, and then we know what the rest happened after that. So that's Bond. I want to get into Polygon Matic, though. I do believe Polygon Matic is a great token. I believe the future, because Disney, of course, as we know, Disney is now a partnership with Matic, and yeah, it does look like we're bouncing off pretty nicely here. Pay no attention to this exact chart with a million lines. I have to actually update this. This was the Fibonacci sequence here. And if you pay attention, because we're going to get off all of this garbage now, because now we get to really dissect this. We know where the top was. We checked out all our levels, right? Did the math, did the research here, checked it. And what we ultimately found is we're going to dissect it now. And I said, I believe this double bottom M, and I thought I did this last night, and that's why I'm explaining it to you. Well, single guy, we did this already. Even on the daily, it looks pretty rough. Let's get to the forwardly. Double bottom M patterns are coming like crazy, and that's definitely here. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, get rid of it. Polygon Matic, if anyone's interested, we're going to do this one and then possibly head out of here. Hit that like, subscribe. Not many YouTubers do this. Not many YouTubers want to do this because they get. It's just hard to do. Number one, it's two. It's not financial advice, and three, it takes a lot of work, and some people can't even do it. Some people just know how to hold, make a lot of money, and that's why they're in this space, because they made a lot of money. I'm getting tired of hearing about Elon Musk dumping the price of Bitcoin. It happened already a while ago, so stop talking about it. What do I see on this chart right now with Polygon Matic? Well, if I pay attention, definitely mentioned here on the support level, we found a higher low price, new higher low, new higher low. So far, If we are hitting support at the 82 and we're getting a little bit of a bounce up, we're getting a new higher low, then we would consider it be somewhere there. So what we're looking for now is a replica of this green candle. I do believe that we can get that if we are done falling, and then we will come back and test this, obviously, at the 86 cents. So Polygon 86 cents is something to look at for a short-term time. We have to break above that price there. This is probably the most crucial time of a price coming. Seriously, I mean this a lot. I'm not just saying so. This 86 cents for Polygon Matic coming next is going to be crucial, because if we keep falling, then we will come down to probably that 74 cents right there on the bottom. What's going to happen here is you're going to get that double bottom and giving you that result. And the result, I think, will happen. So what I believe we're going to have to do, because people will then FOMO here thinking that this is an exciting moment for Polygon. And I don't want you to FOMO in, but as you see, the trend is your friend correctly. There's nothing that's going down here, nothing but going down here, excuse me. And I just want you to be careful and pay attention to that. Even though we got this nice pump to the upside and the Fibonacci sequence levels were there, 50% I had it circled. 75 cents probably the ultimate bottom for Polygon for you to get your bags heavy. I'm a big believer in that. So pay attention to that. Not financial advice, of course. You hit the like, though. Very important to get this information out there for everyone. If you're not hitting the like because out of spite, then you're hurting everyone else and you're being greedy, and karma's going to get you. So please be a part of the Wolves. Hit the bell notification. Hit the like button. If you're not signed in, sign the fuck in, please. What's going on? Excuse me for that word. You know what's funny about the curse word language? You know you can say ass. Did anyone know you could say ass, right? And I can say hole. But you can't say them together really quick, or you're in trouble. Doesn't make any sense to me. Those two words are allowed to be said single, but we just talked about it. Ready? We just talked about bond. So unfortunately, you missed it. And obviously, it's the top gainer of all of them. So we're going to go back to it really quick, because some people are really excited about this on the 4-hourly. And what has it been doing since July 16th? So it's been on a tear since the 16th, which is only a week ago. So we'll go over this with the Fibonacci sequence now, because a lot of people are really getting overexcited over this token. Overly excited. All right, so watch this. First sequence on bond, because a lot of people want to talk about it. I don't think I did this. We already went down to the 61.8 high volatile waves. This shit was very high volatile. If you pay attention, we already hit that once. But what happened? We bounced drastically off it. No worries. We didn't do this part. So maybe, you know what? Thank you to you. Now we're going over a little more in depth of it. Some people missed out because I was just talking some ish about it, not to get in it, you know. But at least we're going to do some actual TA now. All right. What will happen on the next fall? Then on the next one, what happened? Well, we raised up to the 50%. I'm just trying to explain to you what happened here. This is very important to pay attention to. Technical analysis is fun. You may be interested in it after you follow me and hit this like and subscribe. Notice the levels. 61.8. Now we're at 50. We're at a 50% now. Retracement until we go back up. Okay? So what is next, ladies and gentlemen? Well, if the FOMO is real, if we are coming in real as steel, the next one, my friends, is going to be 32.8. And it's pretty interesting how this is playing out. If 38.2 is to happen, well, guess what? You're going to go crazy and gay ape shit for that. And that's your price. And you're very welcome. Thank you for being on the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for support. Thank you for your like. Very much appreciative. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. And if I do that again, I'm going to be pissed. All right, so this is what's happening. I did it all morning. That's why I'm laughing. All morning I was hitting that stupid button backing out, just what I just did there. So what's happening on the Fibonacci sequence level, and if I hit the 38.2 on the money, which is most likely a good chance, which is scaring the living shit out of me because it's telling me that this Sunday or this weekend, we may be very bearish. We could fall. What I'm used to seeing is two candles to the downside here on this momentum, and then a price sideways or back up. So if you see in what I'm talking about here, one candle, two candle, just on the forwardly this happens. You want to talk about that? You want to talk about where you think the price is going? Well, you got the right guy for that. If I were to break this down, I don't want to ruin this. Let's do bonds somewhere else, just because I don't want to ruin that chart. Binance or something? All right, let's do it. I want to show you a different chart with bond included. So you want to talk about where you think Bond is going, and look at that. That's got to be some bullshit, if you ask me. I don't think that's legit. Something happened. There's an error there. I don't believe that we went all the way up there. Just ignore that right now because the other chart did not show that. But currently, right now, he wants to talk about where he believes this target is, where the all-time high is before we get a big retracement. And some people don't understand that currently right now when you do technical analysis like this, you got to be careful because this is going to be your head right here and then your shoulder coming through and you don't even realize this is over. So pay attention to that scenario right off the rip, which is why we never buy candles up in the green. So stop worrying about the $30, but at the same time, yes, usually get 2 4-hourly candles, 8 hours down, and then we get some type of pop-up if it all comes into play. That's you got to put some technical analysis behind it. What I'm looking at and what I'm trying to see is something on the daily so I can get something that tells me, something shorter, excuse me, not daily, and hourly. I want to get some patterns out of here. I want to see what may be happening. So when you need to find out, you zoom in, no doubt. All right, so precisely. This is Wall Street Pete. Please hit the like and subscribe. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get some measurements, trying to get some patterns, and if you see falling wedge perfectly before we broke out into the bullish momentum, and that's, like I said, it's always bullish. It really is 70% bullish, maybe 35, 65 bearish, but most of the time you're going to be happy with that pattern. What I see here coming through, and I'm trying to find out exactly here. My head hurts trying to figure this out. This was the last move that we made before we broke out drastically, of course, and there's one more if you look up, but I'm trying to get something here that'll explain to you where we may be heading, and this has already happened, so I'm going to clone this, and this is what would happen if we were trading right here July 20th, 3 days ago, and I would have said we're getting a little bit before we get the next resistance. We'll put it right on the line on the tip, and then boom, resistance right at there at the 1560. So now we're moving. I believe we're not going to $30. So what's going to have to happen here? And while I'm looking at this chart, I don't believe $30 into play. I don't say it can happen because it most certainly could. But what I see here currently right now for Bond is nothing in that atmosphere. There's a big resistance here coming. If you see right now, matter of fact, if I pull a couple of indicators up and I look, this is really going to start falling, I believe. So pay attention because this is obviously something a lot of people don't realize is what happened was it was getting a trend beautiful to the end, of course. We know that. That was from the 21st. It was yesterday, 2 days ago. Now what's going to happen is if you really, really start looking into detail, there's going to be a new one form here. The only way you're going to be able to break is if you go above the 75. What was the 75? Well, it was trading on July 22nd at the 21 hour, which was right here. So you're going to have to break through. Let's check. $21.77. So $21.77 on Bond. In order for this, and this is going to have to go all the way to 4 hourly. $21.77 on Bond. It's hard to see as we get to the bigger candles, but I do believe that Bond has to break above that $21.77. Let's see if that was the, oh wow, that's exactly what, so it's pretty simple. From the hourly to the 4-hourly, it's very common sense. 2 big candles here stuck. Fibonacci sequence begins. Then we start coming through. Like I said, most likely the next scenario here was the, what was it, 38.2. So we did that. So pay attention to it. I think I'm done here with Bond. There it is. Just wanted to pull it up one more time for you. I suppose so. We could do Jasmy one last time. Plunk, what's going on, my brother? How are you doing this morning? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. 8:16, it's funny. I'm almost ready to do lunch. I just get up so early now. Fibonacci sequence, quick reminder. What we did was we fell down. We went 61.8%, very drastic. Then we went 50%. And then if you look at this chart here, I'm trying to explain to you the next movement should be there. So there's a big chance. That's a huge fall, right? There's a big chance we can get to the 17.3. If not, watch the first level here. The first level is 1926. So I have a dollar cost average into Bond, 1926 slowly. I wouldn't buy this at all, to be dead honest. I would not buy this at all. But these are some people who want to know when to get back in, when to get back out. If this is still in the upward momentum, which it could be because there's a lot of people talking about it. It's not like everybody doesn't know. The last 2-3 people asked about it right off the rip. It's on Coinbase. It's on all the I believe Binance, and it's probably saying up 50%, up this, up that. That's probably what can happen. You're going to get a big test back up, 1926. My personal opinion, I would wait for the 1773, but you got to be careful. This could be what's happening, shoulder, and then you're going to be sitting there pissed waiting for the inverted, and you could have got it crazy. I don't see this scenario happening. The volume's way too high. But my point being is there's no reason to be in something like this right now. There's no reason. So Jasmy token, Jasmy payment system, I feel like we talk about this every day. Gary loves it. I love it. We're currently waiting for this falling wedge, I believe it was, right? And we're the master at the falling wedge on the Jasmy token. There's a humongous falling wedge on this, and this is the falling. Yep, there it is. So it is doing right on schedule what it needs to do. Not surprising me one bit. Pissing off a lot of people, right? Pissing off a lot of people. That's usually a big sign right there in itself. So people are going to get out of here. So that's what's happening. People are like, there's other coins. There's Bond. There's other tokens that are going up. Why is Jasmy not doing so? I'm getting the fuck out of this asset. I totally understand that thought. You, my friends, are one of those people who are going to get hurt in this market. Why? Because you're impatient. You're not going to be able to make it. If you followed me and bought EARN at 140, 150, you would have been like, oh. Right, Sellner? Sellner knows what I'm talking about as he's probably sleeping away. But if you pay attention, definitely to mother effing mention. Jasmy token in here. Very much smaller than what I'm making. These are huge moves in this symmetrical triangle pattern here. Very, very bullish. This is a very bullish pattern. It's called a falling wedge. A lot of people are learning. It's okay. No problem. But it's getting to its falling wedge perfectly. And that's kind of what you're going to see there. And that's why I do that, and I ruin it. You can't see the price. But hit the like and subscribe. It's very important. Gentleman used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange. Relative strength index chart. I expect this to be rather strong. And boom. This is strong as AF. What's happening? Look at that. Look at that past. Look at the history on this. Let's talk about it. Very high volatile, right? Very small, tight there. Maybe that's what happens. We get a re-mimic of that. But ultimately, what we're going to do is find and test ourselves back up to this upside here on the Jasmy token. I strongly believe whether it goes sideways boring and keeps people really effed up for a little longer, I'm not sure whether it does that, but that's why we pull out the other indicator, right? We'll find out. We can tell you everything on this channel. I love this channel. It's all about the people in it. You know what I mean? That's really what makes this channel so special. If you want to be a wolf, if you want to be a wolf of Wall Street, you hit the like, you hit the subscribe. Currently, right now, high volatile waves up and down. The band is crazy looking. If I get rid of the drawings, which I'm going to have to do, I'm looking at this ribbon right now. I'm trying to see what's happening, and ultimately, if you can tell, this Bollinger Band, which is red up here, and now you can see the other Bollinger Band. See the last band outside? We're getting tight. You already know that by following me. There's a price action coming. This support level down here below somewhere could bounce pretty strong. Every time we try to hit the EMA on the bottom ribbon here, we get a bounce finally through, but then we come down drastically. So that's telling me that we're going to have to wait. What is the problem? Well, we're going to hit resistance currently right here, 91.3, 91.5. That's the problem, 0.0093. The bottom lip, all I'm grabbing is the bottom lip of this exponential moving average. That's all I'm doing. The trend is definitely your friend until the end, as Chucky would say. If you're an 80s baby, 70s baby, 90s baby, early maybe. Did that really rhyme? I said maybe. So check out the falling wedge here, bearish, looking very bearish, but it is a bullish momentum. 65% of the time, I would say 70 out of it, we bounce to the upside. What prices are we looking for? We're going to have to get rid of this now because now it's changed. Oops. Now it's definitely changed. Get rid of the indicator. I'm going to go with this first. This is where we have to break out. 100% we have to break out the 1 cent. 1 cent, almost and a quarter, just under there. But if you see it, 0.0113, it's going to be a problem. We're going to have to break through and finish a daily, a 4 release, something above. If you just started, got to the channel, this is the Jasmy token. Take a sip. Buy the dip, and I'll tell you, we may have hit the bottom here, and it's kind of exciting, even though this looks terrible. A lot of people get excited. Oh, blood in the streets. We're coming down exactly where we needed to go. 21.5, 21.6. Bitcoin's almost there. Very high volatile weekends. Nothing new. Must break. We must break. Must finish. Must finish. Candle above this price. Most likely a daily, so I'll put the D right there. It doesn't stand for you know what. But I got the D. It's right there. It's very important on the daily candle, even maybe perhaps the 4 elite. We have to find some type of candle. Yes, it will happen, I do believe. What do I expect? Well, this is what I'm going to show you right here. This is where technical analysis is one of the most fun, loving things on this planet. There you go. Take this. This is what I was trying to show you earlier. This will be the next move. This will be where Jasmy hits major resistance. If I'm wrong, then it's been a while since I was wrong with Jasmy. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. Right there at the spot where I believe we're going to fall, which is, of course, there. What is the price? Well, it's almost 1.5 cents. If you see the peak of here, 1.5 cents from May 18th, 2022. So if you believe in my technical analysis, which I do, I said it must finish a candle above the 113. Well, in order to get to the 1.5 cent, you will have to finish above there. We'll talk about this in just a second. Since we're alive in the chat this morning, I will take probably another altcoin. Want to see what I'm doing. I'm a mess right now. I'm just trying to check something out. So if we do raise that and repeat that move from here, from the middle of May here, we're looking for the 1496, and that's where you're going to have to take profits. If you don't take profits, you're going to be hurting. You're going to be hurting. Now, I used to say it was up here was the money maker shaker for a longer term. That's a longer term. It's going to take a while to get there, I believe. But if you are a short-term trader, you're going to look for that price. You're going to hopefully beat the whales at 1.5, and you're going to prevail. I do hope so. If not, check the last resistance price up here. We can even move it a little lower just for fun to show you where the problems are, where the whales really see it, and there it is, 1.4. So just go take the 9 off and just go 0.014. Don't even wait for 1.5 cent and get the F out and do your little dance and wait for the next entry. That's how we trade here. That's how we trade here. It's the truth. So be smart. Don't be a restart. You know what I'm saying? Anyone else got another token? Let's see. I owe a rally coin. I do know that. But if he's not here to hear it, then there's no sense of doing it. Anyone else want to hear about an altcoin right now before we go for the weekend and enjoy a nice bearish momentum? As I said last night, we are going to fall. Once again, Wall Street Pete coming to you live and letting you know what's happening in the street. And it's happening. There's blood in the streets. Not a big deal, but it's okay. Like I said, that's the move. No surprise if we do come down to it. But that is where we're heading ultimately. I did say the next candle, like I said, 4 minutes. That was obviously 20 minutes ago. I said, we'll get a green candle. Well, there's your green candle. It is what it is. When you do technical analysis for a while, you start understanding it, what is happening here. And like I said, it's a double bottom M pattern to the T, man. It's really happening, or to the M. We're getting this fake move, and like I said, we have to break above that trending slope there. Most likely you'll get that. Won't be a surprise, but then what will happen, you will see the break of that double bottom M. You will be proud, and you will say, okay, let's do this. So it's going to be a little fall here. If you have a couple extra bucks, this weekend may be the time to dollar cost average into something. As I say, none of this is financial advice, so do mon avail. I don't know if I have it. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know what it is. Yeah, we can't really pull it up. It's going to be a price fractions, obviously, and I don't have it on this chart. Otherwise, I would do it viral. You already know that. He said XRP and Solana, and I missed all of them. Son of a B. I did not see them. Shiznick. Solana was the first one, so I do have to abide by the first one. What is Solana doing? If you're interested, you hit the like, the bell notification, and this is what we do, man. We have a lot of people, a lot of friends, a lot of wolves interested in what the crypto market's going to do. There's no way Solana I have all the way down. Solana. You know, Solana pissed me off. When it goes down on the bottom here like this, it must have done something to really upset me, because usually I keep the ones I like the most up top. But here is Solana. As you can see currently right here, this is not changed. Whatever price is here, whatever price I have here currently, and I've not done TA for a while on here, not a surprise. This is the range we're trading in for Solana right now. And if you notice, the bottom has been raised. They raised the bar. Currently, you're getting a trading range of, for Solana, current trading range of $32 all the way up to a possible $46. That's about where we're playing this game right now with the Wolves. Currently, the trend is your friend, of course. What I said I was waiting for ultimately was the $78. If I did hit the 55, I would take some profits. Obviously, as you can see, as the old resistance flipping into support would be possible here. We got to get to a couple better candles here. Let's see. And this is where the chart came out, and I said would be the ultimate cup and handle of all. Probably just more fun than anything. Please understand, this is not likely. Let's see. This is why. I like to do my drawings over. I like to do everything over because I want to see what's happening. This is the real technical analysis. I don't have someone do these charts for me, as most of these people have to have them set up before. And that's how you know they're full of shit. When you got some of these people, they go on here and then they have a real technical analysis guy like me come on and do it. And then they're like, oh, yeah, look at this. This is support. Yeah, you just had someone tell you and teach you what to do, and then now you're going to have your YouTube channel. You got 1 million followers, and you just go over the Bitcoin news. I mean, big deal. You go over Market Insider. Big effing deal, right? And believe it or not, it works. So that may sound like a hater, huh? Do I sound like a hater? I don't want to sound like a hater. But so currently right now, this is the chart I'm looking at. This is Solana. These are the massive main levels that I pay attention to in crypto, okay? There are other support levels. There are other resistance levels, common sense in here. That's how high volatile this shiznick is. So pay attention to that. That's very important. Relative Strength Index, we're doing Solana right now. Solana has the encrypted phone that they're trying to come out with. I'm very excited for this. More or less than, oh, wow. Well, I hope you kill it, man. I really do. I would not wish anybody losing money in the crypto space. Why not? I want us all to win. Currently, right now, if you could see, there is a 70 level that it is staying very religious to. If you see right here, 70 in the last time we were really kicking ass was October 2021 and November 2021. So if you see right now, we're hitting a resistance at that level all the way from back in that time. So that's kind of a good news. Has nothing to do with the price. But if you see, where are we? Well, we're back where we were of last year. It's just kind of like a reset button. That's what it's telling me. And, you know, why it's not financial advice, of course. This is just my strategy. You need to understand the market. You need to really get an understanding of how the prices repeat, where they go, and why they're going there. And this is a range where I would be very comfortable trading in. Very comfortable buying this price, very comfortable selling. And as you can see, well, we're way below that. So it's only more of a reason to get excited. Now, I have 3 levels that I usually like to share with everybody on this channel. Well, we're going to go over the 3 levels right now. Where do I believe we'll find the next resistance? Well, I got to break this down into a little more current time frame here. And now, as you see, the 4-hourly gently goes right with it. So what will happen? Boring sideways action all the way from May of this year. You will find yourself getting major resistance at the $70, $80 range. What will happen? You will call this a cup and handle, because we will see a cup and handle. You will then get the same resistance because the traders that do technical analysis see the same shit we do. Okay, they understand that. Oh, okay, so when we get here, we're going to hit resistance. This is Solana, if anyone's interested. And then what we do is we sell because we just made money. We have millions of dollars. We're not putting hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars into here. There's millions. And when I make 2 million or $500,000, I take it out and I do a little dance. I know it sounds funny, but you'd be surprised. So then it hits resistance. It's going to come down, cup and handle formation with a cup inside already, most likely coming through. What we're going to do then is probably test back up to right about 103. You're going to get another cup inside a cup and handle, and you're going to find yourself either going back up with the volume, or this is going to be a handle inside a cup, and that's an upward W, ladies and gentlemen. Then from here, I can't really tell what's going to happen from here, because from here, you could either get here or you could get here. So we really have to find out, with resistance obviously being right there, because you could clearly see it on the very last April 1st. That was no joking. No pun intended. So pay attention to what's going on in this crypto space. As I show you here, back again, the same cup and handle we started with when I started this video. So, I mean, it's over and over. It's the same thing because that's what it's showing. It's pretty clear to me that if we are in the upward movement here, this is what we're getting. And what may happen, and what is most likely, is that because we already did it. And if we get that, get excited because that's a shoulder right there, repeat of the shoulder, and then a head, and then you might as well just forget it. We're going to be talking about making sick doing crypto for a while on this one. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's happening, so please don't get too excited. Everyone is talking about Bond. Like I said, Bond, you already got the cheat sheet for you. So if you are excited about this channel, if you are a wolf and you've seen my history of technical analysis, we'll do it one more time because then I'm going. Be real as steel here, and Bond is really, really going to get something going for people, and I don't know why I went all the way down. Up, I mean, when I was down already. Check that out. I'm getting rid of it because what was this? I just want to double check. So I'll leave this here for you if you're interested. Yes, 1926, 1936 in that range. Could already fell, could already been done. So if you see that, these are your levels. This is what crypto does all the time. I don't care what anybody else says. Oh, but he said it could do this. Well, you're watching my channel, and I'm trying to explain to you in a very nice way, this is your potential. So I'm excited for that. Like I said, what we do, well, we went each Fibonacci level each time. What we do here, well, we hit the 61.8. Then we hit the 50% when we came down. Now, what is going to happen here? Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out if we hit it. If I did this right, and I did this wrong, I think. Hold on 1 second. No, we're right. We were right with that. Very good. All right, so just always double check your work. Like I said, do your own research. This is very important. Thank you very much for being a part of the live. I do appreciate that as well. Total crypto market cap, like I said, we have to get back to it. Check your cup and handle. Sometimes they don't always come out that way, but ultimately we're looking to surpass. Let's get to the 1.1 trillion market cap. Just a gentleman who used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange on Wall Street. I'm very excited. I was very, very hyper guy in my 20s working there. Actually, 19 right out. So I was a fresh young buck drinking, too, going to the bars. Could you imagine going to the bars not getting carded in New York? One of the greatest places ever. New York. Be very careful, obviously. I haven't had anybody copy my name in a while. We haven't had any scammers as far as copying my name. They must be doing very well in the comment section. Please stay away from my comment section. It is full of links that you don't want to click. People talking about the stupidest shit that Billy Bob Joe just made 11 BTC. He gave him 4, and now he's got 11. None of these stories are true. I don't care if there's 2,000 people hitting the like button behind him. They're working together. They're making several accounts. I'm so sick of them. It's getting old. So I think YouTube fixed it to where you can no longer copy someone's account, which is very good news. So that's a good thing because I don't see a copycat of Wall Street. I used to see that. I am not on Telegram. I am not on WhatsApp. Instagram is doing it too now. All my Instagram people. Oh, what's his thing? Just please. And you see me comment back on every one of them. A lot of YouTubers don't do that. I don't care. You're not going to scam my people. It's not happening. So please have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. Stay cool. It's hot as AF out in the tri-state here. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Do something great. Make some extra cash. We talked about it in my last video as I was grinding my gears here. Everyone kept saying Tesla dumped Bitcoin. All the genius Elon was doing was letting you know in the second quarter he sold. Instead, you thought he sold 3 days ago, and everyone started selling. And you know what they were doing? Honestly, that's what this is. That's what this is here. See these people waving their hands? You can't really see it. It's a shitty picture. They're waving, screaming hands. And the ones doing this are selling, which all of you were doing, and Elon was doing this. Yeah, I'll take all your money. Okay, thank you. I'll get more. Honestly, that's what was happening, and I don't think you get it. He was selling in eight. You know what? Before we go, a lot of people left, and I really don't care because this is what I do. I want to see something. I want to find out. Elon, what was he doing? I never did this, and shame on me. And maybe you're going to get excited for watching this. I want to know what the hell Elon was selling. I want to know what he was selling. You might think I'm crazy. What do you mean? What is he selling? Watch this. They said in the article, Elon Musk was selling through the quarter 2 of April. No, I'm not jumping on the bandwagon. No. I'm already in my trades that I'm making money. Why would I want to jump on something that has a good potential of falling after it just did a big rise? It does not make sense. I've been in this market too long to play that game, so I can't do that. But what I want to do here really quick, this is Bitcoin. We're going to go over the months. This is going to be a fun little game. If Elon decided that April, because a lot of people are knocking him, going up, only Elon would sell in a bear market. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, he started selling at 47.2. You're mocking a guy that started selling Bitcoin at 47.2, because this is where quarter two began. Quarter two is April 4th. There's 4 months in a year. 4 months in a year. There's 12 months in a year, equaling in quarters of 4 months each. So my point is that the second quarter that he, instead of taking this ass whooping, right, as a lot of people are talking so much ish, and it's pissing me off because it's like it just shows your uneducation level in the crypto space. Instead of him taking a 53% loss on 1.2 billion coins, excuse me, pay attention definitely to mention, Elon's an effing genius. Instead of taking a 53% loss off 1.2 billion, which obviously could do the math. Now, do you understand what happened? He was dollar cost averaging out of the market each month. He was selling his 1.2 billion worth of tokens. If you did that, you most likely will be quitting your job in the next 12 months to 24. Okay? So understand what Elon did, and understand if you follow and do the things that the geniuses do, you're most likely going to succeed like the geniuses do. So as I'm getting here into a crazy part of this, understand what was happening. It blows my mind and grinds my gears that Elon Musk was selling and we didn't know. I wish I was his friend. I wish I knew. I would have been selling everything. It would have been the first time I did not dollar cost average out. So if you were a friend of Elon's, or if you were in the Tesla, you would have made massive money, because what happened? Well, then we got dumber. And not only did we not know that that's what he did, they thought we sold now, so then we went down lower, and we went down even lower. How about pay attention to what's going on? So just a little bit, just a little bit of ranting there. I'm sorry. But please hit the like and subscribe. It's very important to pay attention to what's happening. If you're just in this space, closing your eyes and just throwing darts at altcoins, follow somebody, because I think you're making big mistakes. This is not financial advice. A lot of these things are my strategy. This is what I do. Follow Elon Musk. He may be a jackass sometimes. He might be a troll, but follow him. He's successful. If he's doing something that you didn't think about, well, perhaps that's one thing you became as a better individual. So do these things. I'm Wall Street P, Sicto, and Crypto. I have to go. Totally lost track of time. Have a great day. Please be safe. This is a horrible market. If you are a newbie, it's very, very dangerous. You'll lose your shirt. You'll lose everything. I'm out of here like Vladimir, and we're not talking about Putin. Peace in and peace out. Till the next video, hit that like, baby.